So we need to reimagine the future for ourselves very, very deliberately and take control of that and think through, what do we want our days to look like? What do we want our weeks to look like? Because as we live our days, so we live our life.
Yeah.
And so anyway, just would love your thoughts on that around, reimagining the future, deliberately taking control of our body, minds, emotions, and spirit so we can move ourselves into a place where we're going to be healthy, well, and hyper successful in the future. And then just giving Martin a warning that right after that, we'll probably jump back in and just reconnect with Martin at
Yeah.
speakers and see if there's any questions from the audience.
Yeah, absolutely. Greg, I love your language about like envisioning and imagining and creating the future. And what I think is so special about this moment in time is that we are going to be co-creators of what that future looks like in our workforces. We have been given this opportunity to really reevaluate how we do our work. Like, this is the season where we've done essentially 14 months of proof of concepts, right? We've done for 14 months proofs of concepts. So many organizations I've worked with said things like, we could never work remotely, or we could never do a virtual conference. Like, we have to be in person. And what the world just showed you is like, you know what, we're going to find a way, because we are naturally adaptive. We're always in change. We're always in growth. And my hope when we think about co-creating what the future work looks like for our teams and our organizations and our groups is to really be cognizant of the stress of that reentry, right? That is causing a lot of folks a lot of uncertainty. And for persons who are on the call who are thinking about reentry, my invitation is that we need to let people know that it is not going to be abrupt. That, I think, is what really people need to know, is that it's going to be this slow, intentional unfolding versus an email you'll get on Friday afternoon that says, we all now report back to buildings. We need to make sure that that information is going to flow in a way that demonstrates to people that we are honoring what this last year has been, this last 14 months has been. And yes, this has been a collective shared trauma. It is going to leave a mark. There's no way we could go through this and it not leave a mark. The key will be, how do we make the next right decision for our teams and groups as we co-create? Now that we're knowledge holders, we're going to go into the future with intention and make sure that it makes sense. Not just because we've done it before, it's because this is what will bring out optimal performance when we put these things into practice.